Unmasked, the podcast that uncovers the thoughts, feelings, and voices of the BU community. I'm Ronnie Thompson.
And I'm Lazowski. Every week, we go out and ask our peers a random, intriguing question and allow them to share their thoughts anonymously.
Our goal is to illuminate the wide variety of personalities and experiences within the student body. Thank you for joining us today.
Now let's turn it over to our field reporting segment to see what people had to say for this week's question. I'm Lazowski.
And I'm Ronnie Thompson.
And we're asking students today, if the world ended tomorrow, what would you do today?
Yeah, so we basically want to see what is the most important thing to people. Let's go.
So for me, I would say actually do nothing. Like, I come to the world with nothing. As a baby, just like crying, being a pessimistic. So I feel like if the world was ending tomorrow, trying to like do as least movement possible. Like straight nothing, straight silence, straight peace. I don't have to worry about nothing, but like the fact that I get to do nothing, whatever it is, like me walking in the tree, just go to sleep, and then it's my time. Yeah, just do nothing.
My older sister and I, we would go on a road trip to somewhere more rural so that we could see the stars at night more clearly because light pollution in the city sucks.
I would first go home and prioritize doing that as fast as possible, and then with the remaining time, spend it with my family and loved ones.
I would go back to the Caribbean to visit my family, and we would go to the same beach that we went to during my entire childhood, and play there like one last time. That's what.
What part of the Caribbean?
Dominica. Yeah.
I would be very sad and watch Good Will Hunting and cry.
I don't think I would have time to really do that much, so I'd probably just go back home and spend time with my family.
Sneak into a casino, bet all on red, and see if I win.
How much money would you bet?
All of it.
I would spend a full day with my family. I would probably fly back to meet my boyfriend and my family so I could spend time with them.
I would cook a delicious feast with the people that I loved, and I would sit down and enjoy it for my final day.
I would fly home and pet all of my animals.
What kind of animals you got?
I have 2 cats and a dog.
I would cry and then hug my mom.
I don't know. If the world ended, I'll try to connect with family, friends. I don't know. Hope, pray, I guess, that the world doesn't end. In my final moments, I'll, I guess, look into the stars and think about the universe.
Yeah.
If the world was ending tomorrow, I'd probably want to spend my last day around people who know me really well and enjoying the last few hours we had together by being ourselves and having a fun time.
I definitely would not visit my family. That's just mental health going down in my last 24 hours. No.
If the world ended tomorrow, what would you do today?
I must smash my computer right now.
Why?
Just I don't want to do any more work.
Leave business school and have fun.
Yeah.
I'll travel back home.
Where's home?
India.
What part?
Chennai.
Yeah, I'd probably steal a supercar and just drive it around.
Probably just look at pictures of my dog.
I would take a very long nap. I wouldn't do anything and I would just sleep and not wake up the next day.
I'm gonna watch Twice for the whole day.
I would buy my family and I a one-way ticket to Mexico so they can be reunited.
Probably just eat a ton of pizza.
Shout out.
I would probably just travel.
Where?
Probably like New York or something, just to have fun one last day.
I'll probably go back home and eat my favorite food.
Which is what?
That I don't know, but I hope I figure it out by the end of the day.
I'd probably get a Dr. Pepper and some Peeps.
If the world was going to end tomorrow, what would you do today?
I'd probably rob a bank.
I would probably go on a hot air balloon with my loved ones.
I would go to outer space.
How many people would you take to the bank?
What's the plan? One. I only need one accomplice.
Okay, to do what?
To rob it.
So whose job is whose?
I haven't thought that far yet. I'm thinking you are the one who's going to, hold everyone hostage, and I'm the one who's going to, get everything in the bag. Then we high five and leave.
How do you feel about that?
I don't think I could do it well, but I can try.
She has really good leadership skills, so I think you can do it.
You know how you're going to leave? On the hot air balloon.
This is a great plan.
Okay, but then how do I learn how to operate a hot air balloon within this time frame?
The adrenaline of the world ending tomorrow will just give you that power.
I agree.
Just WikiHow it.
Yeah, WikiHow it. And we're not gonna have to land anyway, so where do we go?
Outer space.
Anyway, outer space.
If the world ended tomorrow, what would you do today?
I'd just cry.
Thank you. Did you have an answer?
I'd probably have a mental breakdown too, to be honest. I think it seems like a pretty rough situation to be in.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I'll pray all day. I'll pray to the God.
I think I'd go to a park. I'd probably go to Amory Park. And I think I'd just sit down because I wouldn't really have to worry about anything anymore. And yeah, maybe read a book.
So what I would focus my day on if I knew the day was ending. I understand that life is so much more precious than satisfying myself, and I really do find my relationship with God center of my life, and that's the reason why I'm studying out at a seminary school and also studying out the Bible as best as I can too. And I would probably share that love with other people until the moment the time runs out and says, hey, that's it for everyone. But I just want to make sure that people find the purpose of life, and I feel like that's where I found my joy, which is for people to find a bigger purpose rather than to be like, oh, what can I do in this time frame? But to have this eternal value and the purpose of, hey, I get to have a relationship with a God who really loves me back and who desires to have a relationship with me. And that's what I believe, so yeah.
I would go back to my home state, New Jersey.
What part of Jersey are you from?
I'm from North Jersey, specifically Bergen County.
What are some specific things that you would do there to spend your last day?
Probably be with my family. I'm guessing I got a brother in Florida. I'm guessing he would maybe go home too. So we haven't been together a lot, so that would probably be nice.
I would immediately go home. I live in New Jersey, so I'd immediately, as fast as I could, go home just to see my family and spend the last day with them. Yeah.
What part of Jersey?
Jersey Shore. I'm from Central Jersey. Yeah.
So you believe there is a Central Jersey?
I do. I think we're there.
What do you think about the people in northern Jersey? There's a place called Bergen County. Bergen?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about people in Bergen County?
I think people in Bergen County are vastly different from Central and South Jersey, and the fact that they're so close to New York City. Sometimes they identify with New York City. And they're also very rich and wealthy.
We're debriefing after the episode on this dreary, rainy Friday. Rain is beautiful, but the energy is low. The energy is low.
Yeah, the energy is definitely different, though. You could see the people almost... You have to think about it, it's a Friday as well. It's the end of the week, so... The two combined things bring people inside and wanting calm and quiet.
Yeah, a lot of people had basically the same answer, which decreases variety, but at the same time, it's what else can you say? What else would you do with your final moments, truly? What's most important to everybody really is their loved ones, and that's, yeah. So, now we have to answer the question for ourselves. What would you do, Adam, if the world was ending tomorrow and you had just one day left?
I had an idea that's been roaming around in my head for a long time. If, let's say, tomorrow was the last day and I had like 24 hours, I would set out early, go to a nice woody location where you're surrounded by nature and there's great sunlight that's passing through the trees, and you recruit a bunch of your closest friends, family, it could even be, and start assigning everyone to do a particular part to build a home. And at the end of the day, before the 24 hours is over, spend a bit of time in that home, admire the work that you've accomplished, and celebrate each one's contributions together. I don't know, I think that would be a good way to culminate the end of the world, that's for sure.
Beautiful. For me, I would want to go to Jamaica because that's where my mom is from and I've never been there, and to see her childhood home and to be part of that narrative. And I would also like to roller skate one last time.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Unmasked, presented by the Daily Free Press, Boston University's independent student newspaper. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday.
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. To hear previous episodes of Unmasked, visit dfpress.co/listen for our podcast archive.
Until we meet again,
Goodbye.
Okay.
I'm Adam Lazowski.
And I'm Ronnie Thompson.
And today we're asking students, if the world ended today...
Start over.
I'm Adam Lazowski. Sorry, everyone. I just wanted to...
Thank you all. We gotta go.
This is why we do this.
I'm hungry. Let's get these quotes.
If you want... Is it true that the bagels in Jersey are good?
Yes. Yes, they are.
How so?
The dough is just like, in my experience, other places I've gone, the dough almost feels stale, or it's hard, or it's like, or they don't like season their bagels. And by seasoning, I mean like yes, seasoning, but also like toppings and stuff, like
everything, or sesame or poppy seed.
Exactly. Yeah. But I like Einstein bagels here, I will say, though.
Pretty good?
That's pretty good.
What do you think about the bagels in Jersey? Is this a thing? Do you know about the Jersey bagels?
Yeah.
Are they better in Central, South?
I think New Jersey and New York have very good bagels all across the state, but I do believe if I am getting a bagel sandwich, it would be pork roll, not Taylor ham. Which, is it pork roll? Pork roll, egg and cheese on an everything bagel.
What's pork roll?
Pork roll is kind of like a type of ham. So it's either pork roll or Taylor ham. That's a debate on what you call it.
I've heard of this debate, but I don't understand it.
Yeah, but it's like we have bagel sandwiches, so pork roll, egg and cheese is a classic with salt, pepper, ketchup on everything bagel, toasted. It's a whole talk about New Jersey. But when I go home, I get bagels from my local bagel shop, and I freeze them and I bring them here so I can heat them up, because the bagels here are not
Okay. They stay fine?
Yeah, they stay good. I have an air fryer, so I wrap them up in aluminum foil, pop them in, you heat them up.
Nice.
It's still really good. Yeah.